Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Push the Button, and this is The Lockdown. Find the videos on thelockdown.ie and pushthebutton.ie. I've been looking forward to doing this chat for ages. This person is full of life, lots of smiles and sunshine. You're gonna love her. Please welcome Jessica Maciel. Jess! What's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm very good. Okay, so let's first off explain something. We're talking on the phone and we're looking into cameras. I can't see you, but you've described the state of you right now, and you're embarrassed about it.
I am a walking cliche right now. I am currently wearing a Jordan tracksuit and very obnoxious Beats headphones because my other less obvious headphones weren't working, so this was the only option. That's
fine, you know, covering up those lovely ears of yours.
Oh my god, they're so I have tiny ears as well, so that doesn't help.
Well, I can hear you, you can hear me, and everybody can see us, so that's the main thing. That's what it's all about. First off, let's get a background check on you. Like, I first met you when I was working in 98 FM when you came in on work placement with college, wasn't it?
Yes, I was a work experience radio baby.
You were a work experience radio baby.
I know, I was, and it feels like so long ago. Although it wasn't that long ago. I think it was only 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Probably about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Were you in Ballyfermot or what college were you in?
I am part of the Ballyfermot Radio Mafia. Yeah, I was there for I was there for 3 years, and in my first year of college, I think before I started college I did a learning waves course, and then I met the APD of 98 FM, and she so kindly brought me into 98 for work experience. And then I think I got lucky because someone was leaving, the social media manager was leaving, and then I got to just like cover her job for a few months.
Oh, cool.
And I learned so much, and here we are 3 years later and I'm still doing it.
Whoop whoop, yay, yeah, and you did really well. You now have your own show on Today FM.
I do. Saturday hits 6 to 9 every Saturday. Be
Excellent.
there.
Yeah, we are. We're always there. We have it loud in the house. Kids dancing around it. They love it. And but there's another side to you that not a lot of people who might listen to you on the radio or see you as a panelist on the Elaine show every now and then. Not a lot of people know that you own a tattoo shop.
I do own a tattoo shop. Yeah, my husband's a tattoo artist. And when we met about 5 years ago, I remember I was going on a date with him, and he was like, "Oh, just come up to my tattoo studio." And I was like, I can't go in there. Like, I don't know anything about tattoos. I can't go into a tattoo. I'm not cool enough to be in a tattoo studio. And I wouldn't go in. I waited outside. I waited for him to come down to see me because I was just too scared to go upstairs. So the second time I went up. But yeah, from there I just really gained an interest. But I'm the least tattooed person in the whole of the tattoo industry of people who own tattoo shops. And I'm also one of the organisers of the Dublin Tattoo Convention. So I get a few looks when artists come in and they ask me who they need to speak to, and I'm like, speak to me. Yeah, I can give you information.
You
like,
don't have a large thing on you.
They're like, you lost? You lost, honey? But yeah, no, it's an amazing industry to be part of. I absolutely love it, and it's funny. Like, I mean, I obviously look after a lot of the business end of the tattoo shop. So every day, like, sometimes customers come in and ask questions, and I have to grab the apprentice because I just have no idea what the answer is regarding tattoos and things like that. But I learn, like, every day I learn a little bit more. Every customer is different, every tattoo is different. So, you know, with every customer that comes in, I learn that little bit more. Cool.
And with the convention, obviously, that side of it is obviously locked down, and the shop is completely locked down. So what have you been doing with yourself? Apart from obviously the radio shows, like, is Nando like just going around drawing on walls now, or what's going on?
Yeah. I'm like, stop that! No, actually, believe it or not, before we had to close the tattoo shop, he did have a project where he was drawing on the bathroom walls that he wanted to design them.
Oh, cool.
And after one day of that, I was left with half-drawn bathroom walls. So that was, a nail was put in that. We were never doing that again.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we closed fairly soon after the announcement was made that it had come into the country. So out of safety, because obviously you're in an environment where you're opening up people's skin, and you know, it's, you know, blood spores and things like that. It would be quite a dangerous environment to have open, so we decided to close pretty soon after. Yeah, I mean, we've taken on another creative project now. We're gardening at the moment. This is our new thing.
Excellent.
So we started doing up the garden, and we've actually done most of it for free. We've kind of reused a lot of what was in the back garden because it was an absolute bit. Because we live in an apartment, we work all the time. So
yeah.
we weren't getting much use out of it. But now we have made steps into the garage, and we've power hosed the whole back garden down. I've painted pretty much everything I can in Ronseal. So everything is bright orange.
Oh wow, amazing.
But it's coming together. Like, I'm really happy with it, and you know, it's a great way to kind of get creative because obviously all the hardware stores are still closed.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to kind of figure out how we're going to do the gardening with very little kind of equipment. So, but it's working out. Like, we're getting there.
Yeah, I think with the hardware shops closed, it's quite frustrating for people, especially if they're in an apartment environment and they're looking at a wall going, I actually will paint that, and they can't get paint anywhere. Like, you know, because you've been to our house before, that there's the paint shop at the back of the house.
Of course.
And we can't open. I could tell you this, the amount of phone calls that we get from 9 a.m. through to 6 p.m. every day, we would be billionaires if we could sell the paint.
And that's
right
just
now.
me. I need more Ronseal.
So when you did come down and visit us, you came down for one particular reason, to face one of your fears.
I did. A fear that I can guarantee you is still with me after the show that I made out of myself in the back garden screaming because what actually turned out to be a fly was around me.
Yeah, so you came down and you put a bee suit on and you went out and you were in among bees at beehives.
Yes, it was. Do you know what? It was great. When I realised that they couldn't harm me because I had the suit on,
yeah,
I was like, okay, this is okay. But when Lisa first brought me in, I was like, oh my god, like, what if they get into my top or get in under my leg? And there was that kind of fear. But no, it was it was very, very interesting. I'd never be able to walk within like 50 feet of them without one of those suits on, though. That fear is still there.
Yeah, you probably freak out at the moment because the hedge at the front of the garden, there's a swarm there. We don't know where they're not from our bees, but they came from somewhere. And there's, I don't know, about 20,000 bees in the hedgerow at the moment. So currently at the moment out there, Lisa's in her bee suit trying to rescue them.
I'd probably just move house. I'd say just move.
Burn the house.
It would be easy. It's theirs now. It belongs to them.
Well,
burn it down.
Well, we didn't. We tried to help you with your fear. Okay, so we want to try something out, and we want to get your 3 tips on surviving the lockdown.
Okay. My 3 tips on surviving the lockdown. I could say the usual, you know, make a diary, make a plan, blah, 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 blah. But no one's going to do that. We all know that no one's going to sit down and make a diary for what they're going to do. I would say I usually choose one thing that I'm going to do for the day.
Okay.
So be it go out and do a bit of gardening, like I'll say, okay, I'm going to paint that, or I'm going to paint this, and I'm going to do that today, or I'm going to go and do the shopping today, that will be my day, I'm going to do the shopping. Or it could be just something as simple as, I'm just going to do my makeup today, just to make myself feel better. So just pick one thing. I think when I first started, I tried to make a list of things I wanted to do in one day, and I just never did it.
A list in one day? Christ.
Like, just kind of like, oh, well, I'll clean the house, and I'll clean the bathroom, and, you know, maybe I'll make, you know, a few videos, or whatever. I just never do it. And then I feel bad when I go to bed because I didn't do anything. So one thing, just pick one thing.
Okay, that's good idea.
Achievable.
I'll try the makeup next time. That's what I'll try.
Try the makeup. Yeah. My other thing, drink water. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to drink water, and I genuinely wake up every morning and I feel hungover. Like, I feel like I've been out in the lash all night because I just haven't been drinking any water because I just forget when I'm in the house. So
yeah, that's
drink
a good
water and take a shower. Yeah. Just have a shower. It wakes you up.
Yeah.
It gets you kind of going. Yeah, I find the days that I don't get up and have a shower, I literally lie in bed all day and watch TV.
Oh Jesus, so. Jess! Do you drink the shower water?
They're my smelly days. Oh, Well, so they're my 3 tips for lockdown. I hope they helped.
Have you discovered any hacks? Any lockdown hacks?
Any lockdown hack? Well, I don't know if I call it a hack, but I would say this as if I don't know if you know this, but it'd be hard for you not to know this, considering I put them up everywhere. I started doing TikTok, so I joined TikTok.
I never saw them, Jess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how. I mean, they're playing on a video reel outside my apartment.
We bought a projector before all of this went down.
But no, I took it up. I had actually seen Marty Guilfoyle was doing it, and it just looked like good crack. And I'd taken it up just before lockdown had happened, and oh my god, it passes so much time. Like,
without you realising, because there's you can't see the time at the top of TikTok, which is scary.
But that's why it's called TikTok, because time TikToks away, and then before you know it, it's 10 o'clock at night, and you're like, I've spent my whole day dancing in my kitchen.
Okay, so is your hack to just sit and look at TikTok for the day?
Well, you could look at, no, I don't recommend looking at TikTok. Get creative and make your own. Like, you don't have to post them. There is a feature that you can put them into drafts. I just think it's a great way to kind of, especially if you're a creative kind of person that likes to do things like that. Yeah. It is a great way to kind of, you know, source that into something and just kind of have a bit of crack. And especially if you're living with people as well. Now, the people that I live with are having none of it. But, like, I'm on my own in this house. But, you know, it's a bit of crack. You get a bit of a laugh out of it, like, and it really passes the time.
Yeah, you're actually quite good at all the different challenges that you're doing. Like some of the dance moves, the ones with the fingers and stuff. I've tried it. I've tried doing them, but like my brain just doesn't allow me for it to happen. So I've stopped trying to do that. So
I'm not gonna let you off the hook. I will get you to do one eventually.
Okay, yeah, all right, okay. Well, I tell you what, you challenge me to a TikTok challenge, and I'll do it, and I'll put it up on the video.
You're so on. I'm gonna challenge you. I'll pick one that's doable. We won't go with the hands one, because I will. In fairness, I challenged another friend to that, and she said she was close to throwing her phone out the window because it was just too difficult. So I'll give you one, and you can try it.
Okay. Have you been listening to much music, like, or experimenting with music, or looking around for new music? Like, if you gave me like 3 top songs that you're listening to at the moment.
So I find, now I don't know whether this is because of my show, but I've obviously been listening to kind of a lot of throwbacks and things like that. So like the other night on the show I played Britney Spears. I really enjoyed that. I find I'm listening to a lot of music that I haven't listened to in a long time. Yeah. Like a lot of throwbacks, a lot of Deadmau5 in there. Don't know where that's coming from.
I like that though.
But it's in there.
He's got so many albums, like there's so much to listen to.
I know. The other one, which is strange, which I probably haven't listened to in a very long time either, would be Hans Zimmer. Oh, very into that.
Amazing.
The movie scores, yeah, very, very. I like to kind of listen to that before I go to bed. Kind of calms me down.
Oh, I couldn't listen to that before I went to bed, because I'd end up like running the movies through my head and I'd never sleep.
I don't know. I love the whole orchestra. Like, I think one thing I've always wanted to do is to go and see a movie where the orchestra is live. Oh, but I've never actually got a chance to do it yet. So that is something now that I've been listening to.
Definitely do it.
That is something that I'd love to do. Yeah.
I went to the Star Wars one before a few years ago, and it was incredible. And the guy who is C-3PO was there to narrate the whole way through and introduce it. So it was just like, it was incredible. Oh, and we did a thing on the show actually, and this is literally a flashback. I'll see, can I find some of the footage for it, and I'll pop it in here. But I gave away 50 Stormtrooper outfits on my show when I was on Afternoons on 98 FM, and we got 50 tickets to go to the show. So I dressed up as Darth Vader, and I had 50 Stormtroopers, and we marched down O'Connell Street and down along the quays down to the 3 Arena at the time, and we went in and we all sat there, and he asked us to stay at the end, and he chatted to us and thanked us for making the effort.
Oh my god! Okay, I won't be making that kind of effort for the I've got to see. I can guarantee.
There's Jess dressed up as Batman. Whoa!
No. Okay. I'll do a TikTok video for it. Oh my god!
What are you watching at the moment? Have you a recommended watch? Because I know a lot of people have been watching Tiger King and all of those kind of shows. Is there anything that you've been watching that you would recommend a good watch over the lockdown?
I've exhausted a lot of my Netflix, to be honest with you. So what I did was I got Now TV because I heard that Modern Family was on it. So I've started watching Modern Family again because I used to love watching it, and it's not on Netflix. It's on Netflix over in the States, which is where I started watching it when I was over there. And then when I came back, we didn't have it, so I got Now TV. So I'm betting to Modern Family now again at the moment.
Yeah.
One other thing, this is so embarrassing, oh my god. I basically came across it on Netflix and thought, I never watched that when it came out. Gossip Girl.
Oh, I love... Is it on Netflix?
Wasn't expecting that reaction.
Zoe Deschanel, yeah, she's amazing. I love it.
It is on...
Oh, hang on a sec.
It is on...
Am I talking about the right thing? I
don't think so.
I'm talking about New Girl.
No, not that. This is far more embarrassing. This is Gossip Girl. This is about socialites living in New York, but it was massive back in like 2007. So it was like at the time where everybody was signing off their text messages with XOXO Gossip Girl, but I never watched it. I never got into it, so I thought I'm gonna go and watch something that I never watched when it was really trendy, like. And the whole thing is that you don't know who this Gossip Girl is. She's like a blogger and she blogs about these socialites. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, there are those ridiculous storylines, like, you know, your brother is your mother and your mother is your auntie and your auntie's your sister, and it's all this mad kind of storylines. So,
well, you've told me enough about it for me never to want to watch it.
So I've had to even that out now by watching Sons of Anarchy with Fernando.
Oh, so. Amazing!
So to keep that coolness in there, you know.
So you're on lockdown. Forget about the people who you're living with. Okay. The question I'm going to ask you is, who would you love to be locked down with? I
would love to be locked down with the Fleming family.
The
you
who?
Know, Ty Fleming. You know Ty Fleming. Do you remember that video that came out ages ago where the bat was stuck in the house and they had to try... Yeah, that family, because they look like they're having the absolute laugh on lockdown. They're just all mad. They love TikTok videos, so I totally could be part of the family. And the mum and dad do them. The mum and dad are dancing and doing all the TikTok videos with them. So yeah, I just want to be part of that family. Amazing. I love my own family, obviously,
but not as much as them. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Listen, Jess, thank you so much for taking time out. We'll still continue to listen to you on Today FM. Give Nanda my love, and when this is all over, I'll be back in to get another tattoo because I still love my tattoo, which is the logo. And
absolutely.
You wanted to do something with the tattoo shop as well, didn't you?
I 100% did. I think what we're going to do is, because obviously we can't take appointments, we still are taking vouchers. So if you want to get a voucher, you can get in contact with the shop. But today on the lockdown, I'm going to be giving away a €250 voucher, tattoo voucher for Malahide Body Art Studio.
That's pretty decent. That'll get you a decent tattoo. Wow. That's
a decent tattoo, yeah. €250 is a decent tattoo. So when we reopen, obviously, you'll be able to avail of that voucher. So yeah, you could be in chance, €250.
Cool.
There you go.
I suppose if anybody wants to enter this, just tag a friend and tell them that you want to tattoo them, and we'll pick out a winner in a week's time, maybe. How's that?
Amazing. Perfect.
Cool. Jess, lovely to talk to you.
Lovely to talk to you too.
Stay safe.
You too. Bye.
I told you she was brilliant crack. And what a fantastic prize. Win a €250 tattoo voucher. So when this is all done, you can go and get your arm tattooed or the back of your leg or whatever you want to get done. Maybe you get one of those. So comment down below that you'd like to win the tattoo, and we'll pick out a winner in about a week's time. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, share with your friends. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.